All right, yeah, well, we're heading into Cambridge, Mass to DEXA Fit. They have a DEXA body scanner, which is supposed to be fairly accurate for recording your body fat percentage. I've been using the in-body one at my gym, which is electrical impedance based, and those are not very accurate. It all depends on how much water you have in your system. There are people that say this one's no good either, but this one costs a lot more money. But it's supposed to be the gold standard, but there's a lot of people that say it's not. It's very tough. At the end of the day, what really matters is how do you look in the on stage. So, yep, that's where we're going. All right.
So just kind of have the top of your head about here and try to center yourself as much as possible. Just going to get your feet close together.
All right.
Lift them up slightly, a little bit from your heels. Thank you. And then feel free to relax them sideways and have your arms go like this. Okay. Alright, all done. Hopefully at least that was relaxing.
Good.
There you go.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So yeah, feel free to have a seat and we'll display the results to you on TV. So everything you see here on TV in a moment will be sent to you shortly via email. Let's take a quick look here. Really impressive stuff. Okay. Hard work pays off, yeah? So, you are, okay, very interesting. So this is, to be captured is going to be very nice. So this is your biological age. 37.
You know how old I actually am?
What's that?
You know how old I am?
53.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't look like it, but also your body, agrees.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is quite amazing.
You getting that?
Yeah, so, when the body is healthier from the cellular perspective, you kind of age more gracefully, if you will.
Huh.
So, first of all, you get an A+. I don't know if you get that in school, but this is really impressive. So, this is basically how optimized your body composition is from all the metrics that we collected. So, the average is actually about C+, and your health is quite optimized from the body composition perspective. So, let's start with overall body fat. 10%. That's 60% under average and only 22.6 pounds.
Good.
And then you can see here in your trunk region, you only have about 8.8 pounds, which is only 8% of your trunk region. The rest is just muscle.
This is the trunk, the chest, and the stomach?
Basically, yeah, exactly. And then the legs, you have about 8 pounds there, which is 11% of your legs, or body fat, basically. And then the arms is 3.5 pounds, which is about 10%, almost. Now, are you familiar with visceral fat?
The fat inside?
The fat that is inside, you can't pinch it, you can't see it. They call it the nefarious body fat because it surrounds your organs. It literally crushes them and impedes their function, and therefore it puts people at a higher risk for cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and so on. Now, in your case, not only are you in the safe region, but you're actually in the best optimal region as well.
Good.
So that is the body fat that we care about,
Awesome.
more so than any other types of body fat, if you will. And then this ratio here, it basically tells you also distribute body fat ideally. So when you are apple shaped, you have a lot of body fat here. Again, that indicates higher likelihood for visceral obesity, which no one wants. And in your case, you distribute a little bit more body fat in the lower body compared to the upper body. Now, this is impressive as well. So of course, as someone who does bodybuilding, you optimize your bone health because weight-bearing exercise really improves your bone density. So the higher the bone density, the lower risk for fracture. And in your case, you're 3 standard deviations above the mean.
Awesome.
So you're higher than the overwhelming vast majority of people in terms of bone density. So you went skiing, you fell, you're less likely to break a bone than someone like myself, for instance. I'm like about one standard deviation above the mean. So
Neat.
so that's really, really good. Now, the weight of the bones, if you want to take a guess, and if you want to take a guess as well, what do you think the bones weigh?
40 pounds?
Okay, what about you? What do you think?
Well, I know they produce blood, so they probably have a lot of blood weight.
When they bring it to school, do they bring it to school, the skeleton?
They
No.
don't. We used to have a skeleton. It's probably 5 pounds.
It's very
for
light.
them.
Well, that is actually what it is. It's usually very
That's
light.
all, huh?
So
Wow.
it's 8.5 pounds.
Very good, Clarissa.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
writing you wrong.
So yeah, it's bones are mostly hollow and empty from inside, hence they're very low weight. Now, in terms of muscle mass, this is incredible. You have almost 200 pounds. Like, this is my weight as a person. That is for you muscle.
I don't even weigh that much.
What are you,
Yeah.
about 5'10"?
What's that?
How tall are you?
6'2".
Oh, you're 6'2"?
Yeah. So 196 pounds of muscle. So the benefit of muscle is not, of course, just the fact that you can lift, but it improves your ability to combat stress when you have more muscle is increased. Your metabolic health is improved as well. Now, if you look here, fat-free mass index, this is how much muscle you have in your total body in relation to your height, and this guy here is kind of off the charts. So extremely high muscle
Great.
mass. And then this one here is how much muscle you have in your arms and legs, which is also basically your 99th percentile. You're higher than 99.9% of people, basically.
It's a good place to be.
100%. 100%. So here is, you have a little bit more muscle to the left leg. It's very insignificant. It's about 0.4 difference. Really insignificant. Really good. You have 60 pounds there. In the trunk, you have 97 pounds, 100 pounds. There are some people who weigh 100 pounds. That's for you just the trunk and muscle. The left side usually has a little bit more muscle because of the heart and other organs. And then you can see here the arms as well. 86% of your arms is muscle. 84% of your legs muscle. And here almost 90% of your upper body muscle.
Wow.
So we have an integrated artificial intelligence tool here. And basically it tells you how to further optimize your health. Most people, it changes something. For you, it doesn't. So it wants you, basically tells you like, hey, you're doing wonderfully great. And we just want you to try to maintain your health as much as you can. Like, where you are is pretty good. It's just maintaining it, which of course takes still a lot of hard work. But this is really some good, impressive stuff.
That's great.
Yeah, so I know that was a lot of data points, but any question about anything or?
No, I think I'd like to try to make another appointment when I get closer. I'm doing my first bodybuilding show. I'm
Yeah.
at age 53.
Wow,
And
congratulations.
it's at the end of June. So
Well, hey, if you ever uploaded something, post us. We'd love to share you on our pages as well. But it's
Totally,
just-
yeah.
yeah.
If
This
you guys
is-
want to take a picture of what I look like now, I'll
Oh,
take my shirt off.
please. Yeah.
You want me to take my shirt off?
Feel free.
If
Absolutely.
you like.
Absolutely.
Show
Let me
off.
just make sure to like this. I don't want people.
One of my closest friends I went to college with is in bodybuilding. And
Do you want to take with the A+?
Yeah, sure.
Your friend does bodybuilding
Yeah,
as well?
she's crazy. Like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Let's gotta get the A+ in there. Nice. Let me just make sure. Fell so much. Okay, this is better actually. This is amazing. Yeah. No, this is good. This is really impressive what
Cool.
you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so
well,
maybe
look-
I can make an appointment as in the run up to the show.
Yeah.
I have to go down to like 6%,
Yeah.
5.5% body fat, and I'm curious what the DEXA scanner will say when I get up near the show.
Absolutely.
Could
Yeah.
I possibly make another appointment, or do I have to do it online? Or?
You can do
Yeah.
it online.
Okay.
Yeah. We can do it online. So like you can just after today, like because appointments get booked quickly, so I would
Right.
recommend just going online, picking up a date, and keep in mind you can reschedule it.
Mhm.
So like if you booked in a couple days before that appointment, you decided to reschedule it, you can do it also online as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
But otherwise, this is quite
So
amazing.
you'll send all this to me?
All of this
email?
will be sent via email, and you'll have access to it via the app as well. So if you download DEXA AI, create an account, verify your email, and the results should be automatically there as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Great.
Try to make it efficient. Yeah.
It's pretty efficient.
Yeah.
What was your name again?
Hamza.
Hamza. Carl.
Hamza. Carl. Nice to meet you, Carl.
I'm Destina.
Destina. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you
you.
very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that was all documented by Talented videographer, huh?
Oh, put some things on Instagram.
Oh yeah, please feel free to tag us. We share it on our end as well.